Wish I turned on. Oh well. Too late to turn back now. Wondering if I should have turned on my overhead lights, but I didn't. So this is what we get today. It's a lot of glare with the ring lights. I mean, it is even with the overheads, but that having them on reduces it somewhat. I'm just starting and I'm already rambling. I don't know what this stream is gonna be like, but welcome on in, everybody. Of course, if you are in the future watching on YouTube, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures. And if you'd like to join me live on Twitch for nail art, which we're going to be taking off, we're just like plain beautiful nail polish sometimes, you can come follow at twitch.tv slash CletMSLP. And you'll get to see that while my tutorials usually can make sense, I am more than a little bit of a spaz. The majority of the time. So, I'm going to do my usual couple things. Going to post to Twitter, post to Discord, and then we're going to get started. This is the manicure that we did on stream on Saturday, of course. It's now Wednesday, so this is actually worn really, really well. Super pleased with how that wore, but we're going to replace it with Colors by Llarowe 5 rose gold rings, which is, in fact, back to being rose gold after our previous frankening to get it back where it belongs. Hey Borb, hey son. Camera, are you gonna focus, camera? Hello, there we are. This really, like, I have a couple spots where there's like some tip wear, and I've got like some wear that's happening over here. Camera, come on, you're being such a good boy. There we go. I'm kind of surprised because with a peel off base coat, the pixie dusts usually don't wear quite this well. Hey Trey Lala. Okay, so let's tweet. Let's not forget that we haven't done the things. What am I not? Did you log me out for some reason, computer? Or am I just not? No, I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Or they changed things. And I didn't know until now. Okay, I'm abbreviating Colors by Llarowe like people are just automatically gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. Hey Dr. Crotron, enjoy your lurk. Fix my title. Isn't it? Did I not hit update? Update! Updating the thing! Thank you, son. That is very modly of you. Thank you. I'm a mess. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really like had a bad day or anything. Yesterday was kind of an irritating day. I just haven't had like a good day, and I'm tired and I'm scattered, and I kind of don't want to take this off, but the way that it's finally starting to like chip here like indicates to me that if I don't do it now, I'm gonna just like need to do it later and be sad because I'll have ugly peelies then. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit scattered, but I know exactly what we're doing. There is that. I mean, hopefully the title's updated itself now, which was where my comment originally came from because I was about to abbreviate Colors by Llarowe the same way in my Twitter post, CbL, and then I'm like, you know, not everybody's gonna know what the hell CbL actually means. No, if it was corner for when you started typing, I think I did maybe forget to update it. Whatever. It's right now, right? It says that we're chilling with nail polish. This particular beautiful, beautiful nail polish. Now, this nail polish has a story. The story of this nail polish actually continues to just continues to. Dr. Croton, you have lurked 3 times. I mean, I know, like, I'm not calling you out as a lurker because you're lurking, but I'm just wishing you well on your lurk. But then I'm like wondering why you lurked multiple times, but you can't tell me because you're lurking. No, Twitter. Let's. I have no the level of focus today, you guys, is that many. A big zero. Okay, that looks maybe a. Okay, let me not. I'm not Dr. Crowtron. I mean, random person I can't see talking who's not in my stream. Um, no, I want to acknowledge and thank the lurkers without calling them out. But you like when you use the actual lurk command, you kind of call yourself out, right? Like the command is, I don't know. Double-edged sword. Oh god, why is the tape still here? The tape from our mapping adventures. Our mapping adventures will eventually continue or like start over again, actually, I guess. Because look what we got. Look what Amazon sent to me today. I was so mad. Dr. Crowtron. I was so mad when I ran out of whiteout midway through the last fucking map. I know, son, right? And it's so nice. I'm getting so spoiled now. Like I might have to keep it. We'll see. Okay, tweet. Okay, you guys. I'm finishing the tweet. I'm glad you like the maps. Typing sounds. Wait, there's no space there. You can't put spaces in hashtags. I can talk. Hashtags like the food. I pushed the button. Now I push the button again. I hope that didn't send twice. I'm trying to like learn Twitter. I'm so bad at it. Discord, where are you? Discord. Okay, let's do a Discord. Not very good at Discord either, but I feel like I'm better at Discord than at Twitter. Okay. Why am I humming like this just because I'm typing? I'm sorry. That's not cool. Yes, send it now to everyone so everyone can join us. Okay, let's where's the thing where I can see when things happen? Let's make that go over here. Alrighty. Hi guys. The unlurk. Hi Dr. Kurtron. I know, her emotes are adorable. The cheddar emote is also adorable. And it's amazing because that emote, like the thing about your Ben and your cheddar emotes, calling out non-lurkers, that's what you're supposed to do, right? The thing about your cheddar and your Ben emotes is like they're just so perfect. But they're like pictures. They're like actually like the angle's so perfect. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can adjust the angle in Photoshop, I know, but you know what I'm saying, I hope. I hope that at least some part of what I'm trying to get across is intelligible. Oh, have you, son? I'm glad you enjoy. Yeah, Julia is somebody, like, there's a lot of people, like, a lot of the people that I really hang out with on Twitch. Let's get a little bit of oil here. Are people that I really got to know and hung out with in Jerry's stream. Julia is one of the people that I got to know and hang out, kind of when I first kind of started getting on Twitch in Darbian's stream. So she's not exactly part of the porch. Just like I always like hosting people and introducing people to new people. And I think maybe she's not in school right now, or I know she's about to graduate. Maybe she's done with school. So I think her streaming schedule has been a little bit different than usually it has, and I was able to host her. I was very pleased about that. Yeah. We are doing a little bit of oiling because we're gonna do peelies. Um, and pixie dusts, like, they don't usually wear really well with a peel off base coat, and the peelies can be a little bit weird because here's the lid we were using for our palette. You guys see how the natural pixie dust, it's not a shiny polish, it's textured, it's like a matte glitter. The bad kitty stage. Yeah, that was. So the thing is, like, if you were to get one of these, like, it's a lot more brittle. Whoa. I don't know if you can actually see, like, on camera, like, how stiff these are compared to... Okay, that lid is full of pixie dusts, too. But, like, compared to a regular polish... Actually, these are brittle, but not as brittle as I'd kind of expect them to be as pixie dusts. Maybe that's why they're wearing well. Wonder if it's because do you think humidity plays a part in pixie dusts curing and drying? Hey, Amethyst. I kind of wonder about that now because they were all like much more flexible than I expected them to be. I'm just gonna go ahead and find my edges here. Or maybe it's because I used that non-pixie dust base and that just gave it really good, like, adhesion. That's also a possible possibility. You guys, I think we might get really nice peelies out of these, which is great because I have really, really enjoyed this manicure. The tip wear has been minimal. This is probably... Oh... Can you kind of see there? Whoa, come on, camera. How the pink is just a little bit receded from the tip instead of, going all the way and, like, wrapping the tip. Like, not noticeable to a casual observer, I would say. Hey, yo. I was expecting more, like, heavy... Like, this is, like, it almost in between tip wear and chipping. Like, because it happens around the edges, but it's, like, a little bit more gentle and, like, I don't know exactly how to explain it. They're like a regular chip. It's not just like a chunk comes off. It's like, it's actually more worn away. But, like, I mean, you guys can see. So we did, what, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days. Yeah, no, don't pick. Picking is naughty. I think we're gonna have to, especially with the oil, we're gonna have to turn off the autofocus for a little bit here. And you guys probably would like to be a little closer for the peel point. Yeah. So I may, like, I'm considering, I don't know, I feel like I've had a very unproductive week. I haven't streamed because I've planned on, like, doing other things productive, and then I don't do those things, and then I just feel like extra unproductive, like, well, you didn't do what you were supposed to do and you didn't stream. So I'm kind of torn, like, this isn't gonna be that long of a stream. If I want to, like, do a Hollow Knight stream this evening, or if I want to, like, make yet another attempt to edit, I don't know. I can't make myself do it lately. It's just, like, literally find myself doing other shit in order to not do that. I have some other things too. Like, my backup for some reason is not backing up. It has room. It just, like, it refuses to complete a backup. So I need to figure out what is going on with that. And then I don't know. I've just got like some other shit I'm trying to figure out. But I'm such a procrastinator, you guys. And then I'm just like, well, if I didn't do that anyway, then maybe I should have streamed. So I might stream tonight is what I'm saying. Especially since my whiteout got here. Other than the streaming. I mean, I don't know. I like having finished edited videos. I literally, editing is like, I don't know. I suppose it's just one of those things that I just don't like it, and I don't know. I'm having trouble finding the willpower to force myself to do it. But I need to do it because we have so many tutorials recorded that I haven't uploaded or edited. And then I know that's part of it too. Like you get that feeling like, oh my God, it's overwhelming. But it's not going to get less overwhelming by like not doing it. Hello. Okay, so the thing with the recovery media, Dr. Grotron, the thing that pops up is not my actual recovery media. The thing that keeps popping up is from Dell. And my recovery media is the Western Digital thingy. Don't tell me I'm out of cotton again. Hold on, be right back. Beanie is so knocked out. He like didn't even budge. Usually he'll try to like pew, pew, when I walk by him. So, like, I use the Western Digital backup program app, whatever you want to call it, because my drives are all Western Digital. It's fine. It's supposed to do it at like 6:30 in the morning while I'm sleeping. And it keeps not doing it. And I've tried to run a couple manual ones and it fucking won't do it. And I just don't understand why it's giving me issue and attitude. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's another thing. Like, I should quantify it more, if that makes sense. Another reason I should also have, like, a way, way better schedule. But I don't know. Like, trying to put the creativity too much on a leash it just doesn't really work. Of course, then there's Hollow Knight, which does not require the creativity. But then that feels... I mean, that's also productive. I know a lot of you guys enjoy, you're not just subbing for the nailer, you're subbing for the Hollow Knight too. So I guess, Hollow Knight is also partly work, but Hollow Knight feels just like fun. Always. Yeah, I don't know. And the thing with editing is just like, this has always been a problem for me. You guys know. That's why I would be like, record a tutorial and, a week ahead of time. And, oh, gee, it's supposed to be up tomorrow. Let me stay up editing it, or let me wake up early tomorrow and do it. Except lately, like, I haven't, like, I got out of order and I got behind and I just haven't, like, I haven't been able to have that. Like, it's past procrastination. It's just like, nah, I'm not doing it right now. I'm just not. Party at Colette's. Be like the most boring party ever. No, maybe not. Not if I could have you guys all come. Unfortunate that we live, like, literally scattered to the corners of not just the country, but the globe. So anyway, and then like there's like a whole guilty thing with that, because it's like, oh my God, I cannot, and I do not want to let YouTube fall the way of my blog and my Instagram, where I get behind and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I don't do that anymore. And just feel guilty about it for years on end. Like, oh, one day I'd like to get back to doing that. Like, I can't let YouTube happen like that. So I just, it's like, I don't know what I need to to just fucking do it. Like, just fucking do it, Colette. It's not even that bad. It's not like, you know, I don't know. It just seems like the dumbest thing to procrastinate on the one hand. I can't even exactly quantify what it is about editing that I hate so much. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And I mean, I think about it plenty. You can believe that. That's what the hamster on the hamster wheel inside my head is chasing lately. Among other things, you know, like a little carrot on a stick, except they're all the thoughts that you just fucking can't think about or can't stop thinking about. Yeah, it could be tedious. It could just be frustrating. It's like, I just want to... I dream a genie the shit into being finished. And a lot of times, it's like when I finally like get myself to do it and sit down and do it, it's like, you know, that wasn't even as bad as I was like dreading, which I should know because I've been doing this for a long ass time, but it just like, I hate it. On the other hand, no, I do not want anybody else to edit my videos for me. Are you kidding me? Give up control? No. My simple little pleasures. Not my editor's simple little pleasures. My fucking simple little pleasures. You know, I don't know. Am I making sense? Probably not. We established that at the very beginning of stream, though, so. I'm very pleased that my whiteout came. I have some other ideas for my next map. Like the first two maps that I've done. And I mean, I'm going to have to start over again. I mean, it's just been too many days. Even with the map, like, it's too... The map is a visual aid. The map is not a be-all, end-all. Oops. I didn't realize I was blocking him so much. The map is not like a... I mean, it might be interesting to try and pick it back up. And be like, oh, can I still make sense of this? But because so much of it is in like shorthand, and if you haven't seen the map, it's posted. I took a picture and posted it in the gaming channel because that was like, it can be really hard to like show it on screen because it's so big. But it's like some of it is just like it. Like I said, it's a visual aid. It's not. I couldn't do it with just the map, and I couldn't do it with just my head. It'll be like when I admitted that I was out of ready for takeoff, and after stream when I went in Discord there were a whole bunch of messages, go buy base coat, which actually was that when I actually did finally break down, did the thing. I actually did go and do it. I don't know. Then there's the guilt. But I don't know. I feel better that I'm getting this done at least. So there's that. I need to file a couple of these before we move on. Maybe do a quick cuticle push too. Who was it said the cuticle push was their favorite? I hope you're here. Cuticles, call and go to cuticle lovers. Cuticle non-lovers, please look away. Neutral on the cuticles. Yeah, it's weird because, like, I never imagined that it would be so hard to push myself for myself. Like, I handled a lot of shit at my previous job. A lot of you guys know I was, what was my actual title? I don't know. I was a director. I mean, we handled a lot of... Oh! Is this where the... Did you guys just see what I was doing here? Whoosh. Is this where my couple little injuries to my miracle mat came from? Let's get a paper towel. let's not work directly on the miracle mat with my metal tools. That's the type of stuff you do and you don't even think about. Yeah, anyway, I mean, we handled a bunch of subcontractor payments and, had shit that had to get done at particular timelines every week, or people didn't get paid and people, got mad and people couldn't do what they were supposed to do because they're living paycheck to paycheck and they couldn't fill up the truck with gas because, whatever. If you fucked up, there were consequences. And it's like, if I was able to do that, why can't I just fucking make myself sit down and edit like it's part of what needs to get done? It's an unfun thing. But like literally 90% of my previous job was unfun, and now like 10% of this job is unfun. And why can't I just fucking do that 10% unfun shit so that I can quit worrying about it? I don't know. If you have an answer to this question, please let me know. I don't know. How many and if anybody's like needing a drinking game, count how many times I've said, I don't know, turn the stream today. Yeah, and I don't think it's so much the reprimands. I mean, I didn't get reprimanded at my old job very often. I remember one time before I was a director, when I was still hourly, I got reprimanded because I had a habit of being just like 2-3 minutes late. Just because of like the way traffic would work out. Like if I didn't get out of the house on time and be early, I was late. And I mean, you guys are aware of my feelings on mornings, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I was like, I'm trying. Like, dude, if you're really gonna fire me over this, you're really dumb. I don't think I even actually got written up for that, but yeah, once I was a director and I was like salaried and I didn't have to punch a clock anymore, like my starting time just gradually just kept getting later and later. But it ended up working out because then, I would just stay later. It was like, whatever, I'm working the same amount of hours. We have daily deadlines, not like hourly deadlines. My job does not matter if I'm there at 6 o'clock or at 8 o'clock. Especially when there's other people in the department that are there that are competent. Anyway. Yeah, I try to keep the cuticle clipping off camera and not do much of it anyway. I mean, like if there's a little chunk that you can't quite get, or if there's an actual hangnail starting, I try to be very judicious with the nippers. That's why you work overnights, because you're not a morning person, Trey, you mean? Or because of something else I said? Or because of the dumb people? Could be so many reasons. Yeah. I mean, there are generally distractions. Like, I'm usually watching Twitch, but I'm not unproductive because of the distractions. I'm unproductive for another reason, because I can also have days where I'm, I fucking make myself crack down. I'm sitting there and I've got 2 screens. And instead of like thinking about it and having both screens full of Twitch, I've got like work shit, editing, picture cropping and shit on the main screen, not the secondary screen, the main screen, and Twitch, in the background on the second screen, which is, as it should be. It's like Twitch doesn't have to be more distracting than, let's say, having the radio on. I don't know. I wish I could figure out the magic, like, mental gymnastics that I need to go through in my head to keep myself in a productive mind frame more frequently. I mean, it happens from time to time, and that's also frustrating, because then I know I'm capable of being productive. I'm just refusing to be productive for some reason. Too peoply. That is a perfect way to put it. Too peoply. Especially if any of the people are dumb people. That's what finally drove me bonkers at my job. Was the amount of stupid people and the lack of accountability for like easily avoidable mistakes. Like what's your incentive to be mistake free when there's no repercussions for mistakes? I mean, for me it would be because I don't want to look like a dumb fuck up personally, but some people don't have a problem with that. You know, and if you don't have like actual like threat, quote unquote, hanging over your head, like you just half-ass shit, and you know, that got old after a while. And I'm sure, you know, that's a thing in most offices. I mean, like they say, different types of people are everywhere or whatever. Like, I don't know. It just felt very, gosh. Yeah, I've flexed this nail a couple times. I've felt it. I've looked and expected it to kind of be broken. This index nail. So that's the reason I want to file this down, and I want to get this. There we go. Can see. I wasn't paying very good attention how on camera was. See those two marks? There's one right here, and there's one right here. Come on, oh, I turned off the autofocus, didn't I? I'm very worried that those are going to turn into breaks. So, yeah, I know. I gotta crack down. I gotta crack down on my own self. I also have a trip coming up, and it would really help to be organized. Because, I don't know, I feel like, well, number one, it helps you, like, packing and stuff if you're organized and you know, you have room to organize your suitcase and stuff that's going in the suitcase. And it also helps, I think, when you come back and you're not coming back to, like, oh my God, what is this disaster zone? So, I have about a month and a half to see if I can meet that self-imposed mental deadline. Shit like that, Amethyst. And you just want to reply back, did you even fucking read one sentence of what I sent you? Or you're going back and forth with somebody and you have maybe, let's say, 3 questions. And okay, there's two ways this could go. You ask multiple questions and you only get one response, or you ask a question that's like, an either or, and they respond yes. Yes, which? like these communication skills, lack thereof, I should say, of communication skills. So we're re-squaring this off and we're making it shorter. It's gonna be like, I try to keep like these 3 mostly the same. This one, it's kind of hard because like, it's kind of hard to see, like, after I did that oil, like where exactly my free edge is. The nail bed of this nail is slightly smaller than the nail bed of these 2 nails, so to keep them the same length, the free edge actually has to be a little bit longer, and sometimes that can be a problem. I feel like that's like mainly the problem right now, so I'm kind of just trying to even it off with that in mind. And I know I'm not on camera, but like I said, I'm kind of nervous about this nail, so I'm trying to be very mindful of it and just keep my own eyes on it rather than worry about keeping the camera on it. So, there. A little bit shorter, not too bad. I'm gonna even out these other ones too real quick. Common sense, not common. Butt spot. That you, yeah, yo, I know. I think that's how everybody feels. But the thing, and I think of this like all the time, like the level of stupidity, like when you're behind the scenes at something and you see the level of stupidity, try not to think about it too much, but remember that there's could be and possibly likely that level of stupidity everywhere. And I'm talking about like places you don't want that level of stupidity. Always watch out, for administrative errors, people not reading, basic communication, stuff like that, because they're everywhere, you guys. They're everywhere. Angry. Yeah, some people, it's like, dude, simmer down. Yeah. Yeah, the less important one, of course. Yeah, why would you? And it's like, are you doing this? Sometimes it's almost like, are you fucking with me? Like, can you really just be doing this, or are you like actually trying to ruin my day? Yeah. Well, or if the higher level managers are the fucking problem. All right. See? Just a little minimal filing, like it just helps. Like if you look at like these two compared, how much nicer and squarer this one is, and the end of this one just gets kind of not as distinctly squared. Like I'm not drastically filing. I mean, I'm filing with the lightest of touches, just to square off that tip again. Give a little bit of attention on the sides, because they can get wonky sometimes too for the same reason. Like, because it just doesn't all grow at the same pace. Use like a dark background. Or at least not like white. Since my nails are like actually pretty unstained right now, surprisingly. They're a little bit yellow. I don't think you'd notice if I didn't have this bright ass white. Like they're like just against my skin. They just look like regular ass nails. Against the white, it makes it more obvious that they're stained, but yeah. And sometimes it's just all it takes is just, I mean, there were some people that I used to deal with. In most cases, thankfully, not like often or for very long, but like where just as a matter of course, their manager or their supervisor was copied on any communication because that's the only way to get them to do anything. Like, why does it gotta be like this? Okay. Do the thumb a little bit too. Got to keep our thumb short because we're a gamer, apparently. Baby Shark workout challenge. Hey, Poisonous. We are doing a little bit of maintenance filing and stuff, and then we're going to get to the painting. Are they like kids working out or like adults working out? I mean, I thought Baby Shark was kind of for like very small children, like small enough that they don't really need to be working out because just like their whole life is a workout because they're small and they're, doing shit. Like toddlers. On the other hand, I ain't got no kids of any size, so I really have extremely limited knowledge of Baby Shark. Pre-adolescent girls. Wow. Wonder when they'll be demonetized. I'm sorry. Maybe that's a bad joke. But like really, like it sounds ripe for creepiness. Yo, are you sure? Like maybe he just like wasn't like trying to be funny in a non funny way, like being oblivious, like oblivious to your surroundings or the people around you is honestly probably worse than just being dumb. All right, we're a little bit crooked here. You can tell. Let's just take that down a little bit more on that side. And I'm going to go ahead and stop myself before I just like continue down a path of ranting about shit that I don't even have to deal with anymore. And I sympathize greatly with any of you guys if you still do have to deal with that. And you can feel free to continue share a couple little stories. But I'm going to change my own trajectory and talk about the journey that we went on last week with 5 rose gold rings. The color that we're going to be using today, I was going to use last week. Sometimes another thing I'll do, sidetrack, is like hold my nails up next to each other and like see like if I'm trying to actually like have my hands like the same length. Because the thing is they look different because like my hands are different sizes. Do you know this? Your hands are not the same size. If you like take your hands and like match your fingers, like okay, you see my fingers are together down here, match them up. Look how much longer my one finger is than the other. This is holding them straight. Like, oh, this is an awkward angle. My right finger is like half a centimeter longer than my left finger. So, like, my fingers aren't the same size, but sometimes I try to make my nails the same size. So I'll, like, match them up and either match the free edge or match, like, the whole length of the nail if I can. Okay, so we were going to use this last week, and then we decided it was probably too full of bubbles, so we would do it for my next plain manicure. And it was very full of bubbles because we had to re-franken it back to its original color. Like, I pulled it out expecting 5 rose gold rings, and it was just gold. Any hint of rose was gone. And I was very sad. 10 and 8. I mean, I don't know. I would think I would want a little bit more. Of course, I was a very odd child. I would have wanted a little bit more than Baby Shark at that age. His lack of everything. So, I at first I was just resigned to having a new gold hollow. Until, son, I think it was you that suggested that I franken it. And there was a little rim of dried polish around the very edge that still showed what the original color looked like. And so I used that as my guide in mixing in other polishes to attempt to reach back to this rose gold color. And we did it. And I'm going to show you swatches in a minute because we of course documented the process in the polish sketchbook. And then, some of you guys might not know this, a couple days later, I was playing Hollow Knight. And Music Gal comes in and she's like, man, I'm getting ready to do my sister's nails. I pulled out 5 rose gold rings and it's not rose anymore. And I'm like, wait a minute, Music Gal, were you here? She's like, no, I wasn't here. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh my God. Like, so it's not just me. Something in the pigments of that polish just don't age very well. And I told her all about our frankening adventure. And I'm not sure. She might decide to keep hers because she was saying she didn't have a color like it. Whereas I'm pretty sure that I do. I mean, I didn't like search through my stash and confirm it. But I really wanted it to be rose gold again. So we made that happen. And I'm very excited to try the fruits of our efforts. There's like this little, can you guys see that? It's like a little peely area, just like trying to flake off. I think that's the last of it on this nail though. My right hand has been rough. I did make myself wear gloves last time I was in the garden, at least. I hate them so much, but my strawberry patch is a disaster area right now, so I did need to get out there, and I didn't want to wreck my manicure because you guys know there's a peely for my birthday manicure lost forever somewhere in the garden. It pisses you off. Ted finally left, but the legend lives on. That's always so, like, it's a weird feeling, like when you're happy somebody leaves because they sucked. This is another, like on this hand, it's kind of hard to see, but like the nail bed of my middle nail on this hand is like way longer than either side, but then this one is still shorter than this one. So, plus this nail has a very uneven C curve. It's like a little soft J. So, filing it to kind of minimize the appearance of that is also part of my goal. I mean, rose gold is just such a pretty shade. I've never frankened, like, I mean, I've mixed bottles of the same color together, like when they get low. I don't think that counts. I've never like set out to create a color and then created it, or just even like mixed polishes without knowing the outcome. But I feel like this in particular, like having a very particular and specific, and our corner over here broke off and we're still a little bit round from that. Ooh, and we've got a little that needs, oh, there it is. That needs just a little bit of buffing. Pink side, white side. Man, this thing is getting kind of janky and dirty. It's got like dried weird polish all over it. And that didn't quite, like, there's just, it's like the edge of where it peeled. See it, like right where my thumbnail stops, like right there. Just trying to get that little bit like smoothed out. Oh, okay, that actually like gets in the way. Better. Still there though. Sorry, trying to, like I said, if I need to get a better look, I gotta get a better look. Even if it means giving you guys not a look. Oops. Okay, that's better. Now we no longer have the... Oh, we do! It's still there! God! I hate little catchy spots. Can I just do like a little very gentle... Yeah, there we go. I have not. Aww. Alright, again, see, this one is like almost rounded at this point. Well, maybe almost rounded is an exaggeration, but like it's not sharply squared. And I don't want it like sharply squared. I just want it like mostly squared. Slight taper. It's like in between a squoval and a ballet. See, and this is another one where you can kind of see that bend, that uneven C curve, where it starts to dip on this corner. So it's another one you have, like, I just try to look at it from like a lot of different angles and hopefully come out with a decent shaped nail. My right hand is looking pretty good lately. Like, all things considered. See, like, you can kind of like even flatten out the part that likes to curl under and kind of get a better idea of what the actual shape is. But like when I did the hollow taco water marble, usually for water marbles I'd make the thumbnail a picture of the bullseye because the bullseye usually looks pretty cool. But since we were just using black and clear, it actually wasn't that interesting. And so I wanted to use one of the hand shots, and the one that I felt like was best suited was from my right hand. And I was like, well, thank goodness the right hand's looking semi-decent. It's about to be like the star of the thumbnail here. He refused. What? What? You should ask him. Like, why you don't lick off the Cheeto dust? See what he says. It might be something really unexpected. I always think of that like after the fact when kids say weird stuff, like to ask them to explain themselves because it'll probably only get weirder. Oh. Acetone. Alright, so tomorrow I'm gonna wash my hair. Even if I don't feel like it, which I probably won't. Because I was supposed to do that last time and I didn't. And now it really needs it. Like, it already really needed it. Now it really needs it. Like, really bad. Like, it looks okay, but, like, it needs it. So, we are, once again, going to be doing regular base coat, gasp. Wrapping everything up. And I realized last time, like, I forgot to wrap with top coat. Which, like, is not a huge deal, but I was like, man, I was distracted. So let's try not to be quite that distracted this time. And remember to wrap everything with top coat also. And by everything, I mean, like, the underside also. To protect the nails, because they're going to be in lots of water. Ask them to, well, I don't know how that would exist. I was going to say, have them draw a picture of it then. But I don't know. How do you draw a picture of why you don't want to lick off the Cheeto dust? Bring it up when he turns like 18 or 21. Write yourself a note. Be like, when you were a kid, care to explain that now, sir? Mom? Did he just stretch out like that? Or has he been like that for a while? Cute boy, he's actually owed a treat. But he's so sleepy right now. I told him he would get a treat if he came in here to hang out with me during stream. And I moved his blanket because I don't have the air conditioning on and it's kind of warm. Whoa, actually it's a lot warmer in here than I thought it was. Okay, maybe that's why I'm feeling warm. I was thinking it was like 80. It is in fact 83.4 according to my thermometer thingy. I guess it is a thermometer. I mean, it's not like old school like mercury thermometer. It's digital, but I think it's decently accurate. A way to carry a baby for a baby? That seems kind of weird. Why would a baby need to carry a baby? And could a baby even physically carry another baby? Alright, we're using Ready for Takeoff's und. Ready for Takeoff is not the brand. Und is the brand. This base coat too, which I like actually don't see on Amazon anymore. I think there's a different base coat. I don't know if it's the same thing in just like a different bottle or if it's actually different. But this is their non-peel off and I like it okay. It does what it's supposed to do for the most part. So, like I said, bottom, top, all the sides. Yeah. No, give us some other examples, son. This sounds like a conversation starter. As a streamer, I should probably have this like on bookmark for those awkward moments when chat falls silent. Actually, I don't have to deal with those awkward moments very often. And somehow, I appear to have an ability to ramble on when such moments do occur. But some streamers, like, I do think that would be kind of a good idea because I've seen people ask, like, how do you, how do you talk when there's nobody to talk to, or how do you talk when nobody is talking? And I mean, not that you have to talk every single, moment that you're streaming, but I think learning how to ramble is kind of like a valuable skill. Like sometimes when I'm doing like super, well, not even super intricate nail art, I was gonna say, but like sometimes like I'll just fall into deep concentration and I'll get quiet for a minute, and I'm a little self conscious about it, but I also I realize that that's just gonna happen sometimes. And for the most part, even if it's just, I don't know, like there's lots of stuff to talk about. Usually, like I now that I'm like saying that, I'm like, what am I gonna talk about next? The pressure, the instant self pressure. Design a bicycle that is good for your teeth. A lawnmower that embarrasses you. A vacuum cleaner for a cat. Is it like weird that I instantly have ideas for all of these? Nah, man, like you get a bicycle, they didn't say what kind. You get like an indoor stationary bicycle, and the faster you pedal, it powers like a toothbrush, like, and you're pedaling and you're brushing. You get super healthy and super clean teeth. That is one thing that I generally don't doubt anymore. I doubt myself on many things, but I don't doubt that I'm creative. The pedal just like a spinning. Get your. Did that make any sense? My imitation of flossing with a pedal driven flosser. Hmm. And it can be like awkward to get on the underside of your nails. If you have very weak or very brittle nails, or you feel like your nails absorb water easily, this is something that you could do like as a regular part of your manicure. For me, I feel like it's a little bit much hassle, especially, I mean, considering I use the peel off. I don't think I'd want to do this with the peel off. Um, and you pretty much inevitably are going to get some polish on your skin. I mean, it's happening. But you either can A, clean it up with, normal cleanup methods, or B, just like wait till it dries and it comes off super easily. Like even more easily than like extra top coat around your cuticles comes off. Like very, very simple to remove. And in addition to keeping your nails from like absorbing water, like my couple nails that have some peely spots, those are, definitely spots where if you're not careful, if it's not sealed in around all the edges, like your hair can get caught in there. That would be a horrible way for this problem area to turn into a break, would be to like catch my hair in there and just have it be like. I'm really with the sound effects today, aren't I? You can still see them there, but they're more masked now that the base coat is on there. Might even just, did I wrap that well? I might even just wrap this a little bit extra. Yeah, or on a peely. Yeah, I mean that's definitely not something that I want to deal with when dealing with my already undeal-withable hair. I shouldn't call it that. It's deal-withable, but I mean, you guys can use your imagination as to how much fun that's going to be to detangle tomorrow. Oh. And it actually probably won't be that bad because it's not like I haven't done anything with it since the last time I washed it. I've detangled it several times in between, even though I generally don't like to detangle it like dry. Like the quick easy way to do it is just to like 50 to 70% wet it down in the shower. I just like whipped my hair like it was wet. And then like it's nice and damp. You haven't like fully deep conditioned and all that, but you've like restored some moisture and it's easier to like detangle, or just like with a spray bottle. Yeah, I mean your hair is strong, hopefully. And I think mine is, I mean, to a point. It breaks sometimes, but like I do take biotin supplement in addition to helping my nails. I do think it has helped my hair. Also, you guys, so we have two kinds of stargazers. Like the ones aren't really stargazers, but they're like very close and they smell the same. But the actual stargazers are open now. I wish you could smell it. Oh, you guys, it's so good. It's just like, oh, it's so delicious. Can I fit it? Can I fit it under here? Ooh, look at how bright it is. Let me zoom out. Yeah, I mean it's huge. It's a very large flower, and beautiful, and just like the scent. I mean, some lilies just like don't smell very much. These smell fucking phenomenal. So that's hanging out over there. Yeah. Yeah. I really. Why am I closing them? I'm going to need that open. I really think when that type of stuff happens, like I said, it's like these type of little. They're almost invisible with a nice, good coat of base coat on there. But like those little faults, those little damaged lines, those little starts of peels that aren't quite a break, but they just need like opportunity to become a break. Hi, handsome. Did you just wake up? Hello. You a sleepy, sleepy bean? Oh, you're so comfy. Are you such a comfy boy? Yes, you are. Handsome. Design a jacuzzi that creates a more equal society. What the hell? A battery that's good for your teeth. That's a weird one. Okay. Oh, I was gonna show you guys the transformation. So it's so good. I mean, you can see how strong the hollow is even under the ring light. So, like I said, when I pulled it out, I was distraught to learn or to see this color. This very neutral, unimpressive gold. That's 0. That's what it came out of the drawer looking like. We went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iterations of the Franken to get it back to this color. So yeah, if you'd like to check that out, like check out Saturday's VOD. I mean, the each little step is like, it's just a small step, a small step, a small little incremental change. But when you look at like the starting point and the finished one right next to each other is when it really hits you, like the differences. Yeah. Protobot. I might have to check that out. So we used some of this where you see here, which is like a kind of a very coppery but much deeper kind of a color. We added some of that back in there. We used a jelly red and a jelly pink from OPI. And yeah, I'm really thrilled with it. If I haven't mentioned that like 18 times already. It was an amazing success, and now it's going on my nails. Should I... Hold on. Let's point that over there just a little bit. So it's not blowing like directly on me. Alright. And once again, trying to use our... Where's the camera? Right there. Trying to use our good painting skills to minimize cleanup. Oh. The formula CbL mentioned, because of course she had swatches of the original. CbL mentioned that the formula, I think she said, was more sheer. Like the original consistency only needed like 2 coats, and the newer color was like 3. So we'll see. I feel like this is already giving like decent coverage. Like you can see visible nail line, but it's doing really good. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It is legit gorgeous. And you can see, or maybe you can't see. I'll make sure to let you see. Some of this around like the edge, like look at how closely it matches what's in the bottle now. I don't think it's all like the original little dried bits, but you can't tell where the old stops and the new begins. If you look at Saturday's VOD, you'll see like when I very first opened it, and there was the dried ring of the old color. Like it was so obvious. It was like, whoa, something happened here. Like if you ever think a polish has changed color, like that would be my suggestion. Like to see if you got a little, like if you're just looking at it in the bottle, like open it up and see if there's some on the edge, or if there's some, like inside the edge of the cap, to find that original color again, and see if, sometimes maybe it's possible to get it back again. Some not so much. I don't know. Of course, maybe I should try it. I'm pretty sure I still have, for example, I mentioned that I had a neon pink Conad stamping polish that faded to baby pink. I think I actually still have that. So I suppose I could try refrankening that. I could use, but like how much of this would it take to get like a pastel pink back to a neon pink? Or would that even, would it be strong enough? Like with this, we were kind of just trying to tint it. We were trying to tint it from gold back to rose gold. We weren't trying to like drastically change the color. And it still took like more drops of polish of the other colors than I really expected. I think I used one of the pink hollows from the Color Club also. I think I used like 20 drops of that copper hollow, and then like 10 drops of a pink hollow, and then 2 and 1 of the red and pink several times. Like 3 times or 4 times? 4 times probably, because like I said, we had 7 iterations. Dr. Okay, so Dr. Crotron, what you need to do is you need to talk to your production manager and see why they didn't fill in the spreadsheet with your invoices. If your production manager doesn't fill in the spreadsheet, then I can't pay you. Or maybe you forgot to turn in your invoices to your production manager, and if you don't invoice us, we don't know how much to pay you. Except, we do, but we're not going to. No, that's one thing I did not have to deal with. Not allowed. No fucking subcontractors in the provider payment area. Nope. Thank God. Thank God. No, and part of it was because, like, I just kept raising a fuss. Like, it used to be the thing, like, they could just wander back to, like, hey, this didn't get paid. And, like, it was so disorganized. And, it was like they expected you to just basically, like, write them a fucking check right then. And like sometimes some people would want to do it that way. Like, well, just write them a check, just get them out of here. Like, dude, we can't just do that. This needs to go through accounts payable. What job was this against? We need to make sure to apply it against the correct job and all that kind of stuff. Kittens. Cash only. I bet you do. Oh. Mod race. Who can shout out kittens fastest? We are applying this lovely rose gold polish and telling stories about how it used to be not rose gold. I didn't realize you guys could see my arm when I lean this far to the side. Let's try to avoid that. Let's try to have better posture. Thank you, Amethyst. and telling stories about office jobs and how much they suck. Yeah, toward the end, it was like out of cycle move up payment requests had to be approved by the regional manager. So, but the thing was, the regional manager would always approve it. So, but some people didn't want to, like, you know, even though they knew it would get approved, like they didn't want to. Not, and let me say, not everybody I worked with was an idiot or a jerk. Like, there were some people who, you know, filled out their shit on time, promptly, properly, all the time. Would have been proud to have them on my own team. But there were also some people that just, like, didn't give a fuck and didn't understand the concept of doing things properly up front saves time later. And, you know, and those people coincided with regional managers that also had the same outlook. That was a problem. Oh, you guys, this looks so good. We're going to have flashlight time. We are going to have flashlight time. By smack. No, no smack in the warehouse, please. Although I did hear other stories about what went on in the warehouse, but I'm not going to talk about that because I really don't know if that was true. Oh, we got a little... Should I do 3 coats? 2 is looking good, you guys. Medicinal smack. Oh my god. I'll pass poisonous. I will 100% pass. Butt spot. Yeah, I was gonna say, where do they vent all this? People be organizing parties like, they're about to burn it tonight. Some brushes sometimes is irritating, but I do like when brushes are like, you know, have a right side and a skinny side, like a fatter side and a skinny side. But I always hate it when I like go to, like I switch hands and then like the brush is facing the wrong direction and I have to figure out what way to grip it so that the proper side is painting my nails. There we go. I think Dr. Crotron knows the exact feels. Because Dr. Crotron gives a damn. Or at least that's my impression. So dealing with people that don't give a damn, maybe that's what it all just comes down to. Giving a damn or not? No, because even sometimes some people that don't give a damn can still do a good job. Because why? How can I quantify that? Like, you know what I mean, though? Like, they don't give a damn, but they still do their job versus people that just, like, don't give a damn and, like, don't do their job. Or do their job, like, poorly, or do their job as, like, minimally as they can get away with. Wow, that's kind of a weird wrinkle there. Is that in the base coat? You see it? I hope I've been mostly on camera. I just noticed that the camera angle is just like a little bit weird. And that was more than a little bit messy. Okay, do we need a third coat? I mean, it looks pretty good. I kind of don't think I do need a third coat. Where's my... Let's have some preemptive flashlight time, you guys. Design a cup of coffee that requires 5 people to use it. That seems like an actual challenge. Because, like, 2 people or even 3... Can you cooperate, please? I just want my flashlight. Phone. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down. And here comes flashlight time. Why aren't you on, flashlight? Be on. There we go. Oh. Y'all let me know when to stop. A spreadsheet for a horse. Trazodone or tramadol? To get Getrol? Okay. We need to do top coat and things, you guys. Then we'll have some more flashlight time. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. It seems a little bit bright. There, that's fine. It's okay. It's okay, you guys. It's okay. It'll be okay. That's what I should say. Psychotic and relaxed. That doesn't seem like it would go together. Cleanup brush. Oh, right here. Literally right in front of my face. A coin that uses a temperature sensor. That just seems pointless. That doesn't even seem fun and whimsical. The fuck is any kind of point to that? Oh. Gonna make this all neat and pretty around the edges and the cuticle so that when we add top coat, it will just seal everything further in. I mean, that's always the idea, but more important with peel-off base coat, excuse me, than like today we're using non-peel-off. And these little chubby parts of my fingers. This part right here, that is so hard to fucking avoid. I don't know why. It's just like the chubbiest part of my finger. Oh. Like even, ooh, look at there. No! No! What happened? What did I do? Oh my god, no! There. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. We're not trying to be fancy anymore. I mean, Dr. Crotron, how much longer are you going to be working on your secret project? Because, like, if they all take this long, you're, like, never, ever going to be done with secret projects. I mean, maybe that's a good thing. A sock that keeps your personal data secure. That actually would be pretty good. Because everybody has socks. Of course, it's summertime and I'm not wearing a sock. So where's my sock with all my personal data? Okay. Neat cuticles are the best cuticles. No rushing. I'm just curious. I'm curious for the final form of the secret project. I'm not on camera. Sorry. Was the thumb? The thumb's always tricky. Okay. A nail polish that keeps your data secure. That's a good one. It would be good if they like let you, like you said, it's like putting two things together, but what if it like let you pick one of the things? Then it could be like a nail polish that helps brush your teeth. Yeah, this is true. I am mostly in sandals in the summer. If my feet get cold or chilly, then I'll put on my slippers, my fuzzy slippers. Well, they're not like overly fuzzy, but you know, they're not just like cloth. They've got a warmth to them, a moderately fuzzy interior. Building the hype only to disappoint, Dr. Crotron. No negative crows in here. I am sure it's gonna be awesome. Secret blue balls? Wait a minute. What? Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. What? I mean, Dr. Crotron does seem to like to taunt people with the existence of the secret and their lack of knowledge about the secret. Socks and Crocs. I was thinking about getting some Crocs. They're like, I don't know, I feel like they're surprisingly expensive. Like, what the fuck? You're made out of, like, rubber. Why aren't you $10? I got spoiled, though. I have, like, some really nice sandals. Fit flops, if you've ever heard of those. And I picked them up at this, like, oh, get out of there. This discount place for like $5 a pair. Ugly as sin, but comfy as fuck. Alright. Time for the top coat. Got a little dimple there. Who's got that dimple? That one. See it? Hopefully top coat will fix that. And as usual, we're using Seche Vite. Yeah, I was thinking, because for a while, like, I couldn't find a pair of slippers that I liked, and I finally got a pair that I like. But I was thinking of getting some fuzzy Crocs to use as slippers. Alright, we are glomming it on nice and thick. And underside and edges / tip. So, I mean, like, I usually have a goodly amount of top coat on the brush, but you want to make sure that you do accommodate the fact that you're gonna need some little bit of extra for the underside. I feel like there's a little... There, that's better. A nail polish that teaches you something about science. Doesn't all nail polish do that? Because it's made out of chemicals? I mean, not that I pay too much attention to those chemicals. But I know that they're there. So glossy. I mean, this isn't a polish that's... Wow, the top coat brings out quite a bit of the pink, too. This isn't a polish that's real, like, you know, lumpity-bumpity. But top coat still does its top coat thing. Might also be a little bit because top coat does tend to dull some holographic finishes a little bit, particularly while it's still wet. Most of the time, like once it's dry, it's pretty okay. And of course, like, you need a top coat. Remember, for a long time, I really wanted to order Enfuo's Aqua Base, because that was supposed to be like, or not Aqua Base, Aqua Top, because that was supposed to be like 4 hollows without making them weird. So, like I said, it's hard to avoid getting some under there. I'm going to just, like, give a little bit of a scoop to get any that's, like, super overflowing onto the skin. And then I will, once it's dry, there might be some more to peel off. So, like, just going. You know, can you even see? There's, like... No, because I turned off the autofocus. Duh. Dang it. There you can kind of see. Just like a little bit that's from under there. Then that'll help. Make it feel less weird, too. Almost thought I messed it up. A vegetable garden used in bed. Alright, so you're gonna have it full of eggplants. What would you have in your bedtime vegetable garden? Mm. All right. Right hand, remembering to seal all the things. Until, I mean, how could you not? Or, I mean, of course you didn't, because why would you? Ha I think when you're streaming, also, you have more of a tendency to go lewd because, whoa, that was a lot of top coat. That's too much. Wow. There. That's a little bit more under control. You have a tendency to go lewd because you're just waiting and expecting for people to take something that you say lewdly out of context. Alright, these, I'm making double share on these edges because that's the nail. It's got some peeling. And this nail does not currently have peeling, but it has in the past, so I'm going to make sure. I mean, I'm doing it to all of them, but a couple of them I'm giving like extra special attention. I'm tempted to even give this one, which is the one that has like some little issues. I'm tempted to give it a second coat, a top coat. I think I might. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay. Do I want to give you another layer of top coat? I think I do. Just to be on the ultra safe side. Now with this one, like especially particularly paying attention to the tips and the sides. Like that. And then I should clean out this hand too before it gets dry. Like, of course, you can't just do this with the orange stick. I mean, you kind of can. Like I said, you can peel it off, but it's easier if you do it a little while it's still wet. And some will have more than others. Like, it depends on your technique. It depends how much polish was left on the brush, you know? A placemat that'll help me find a date. I mean, I think if I could design that sort of a placemat, then like I would just do whatever I was gonna have the placemat do to find my own date. Alright, let's carefully pull out the flashlight again so you guys can see with top coat. And I think you can kind of tell a little bit of difference. Like, it's still hollow. It's still awesome. Well, maybe can you tell the difference? You guys tell me between top coat and no top coat. It's super subtle, I would say. I mean, it's still very, 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 very hollow. Getting all the angles. Mew. Oh wait, that's I can't quite. There we go. Okay. Okay. So that, whoops, no. What? What? What is this ad for? Fuck you, flashlight.
It's the most beautiful thing anyone's ever said to me.
Stop. Okay, if you just yell at it, apparently it stops. Like, the flashlight app has a little ad at the bottom. And apparently I accidentally clicked the ad, and apparently the ad was slightly lewd. My apologies. Yeah, you don't need to design a nail polish to do that. Nail polish already does that. So, you guys, it is 7:30. We've been going for, somehow made this simple manicure last for an hour and a half. And I'm going to see where I can send you lovely people, because I am done for now. And I need to consider what I'm going to do for dinner, because I don't know. Like, I need to schedule things more. If I have a schedule, even if I'm a little bit late, I still do what I'm scheduled to do. I should have like scheduled a dinner, just like picked something and like wrote it down. Um, but I didn't. So I have to decide. I think, okay, so last time I couldn't decide between Julia and Karina. I think today I'm going to send you guys over to Karina. Brillante. I probably didn't do a very good. It was great when she popped in Moon Bandit stream, and Moon Bandit was like, pronunciation. Of course, if you are new around here, please feel free to join the Discord. And if you would like some entertainment, some further entertainment, I'm going to send you guys over to Karina. She does nails sometimes too. She's playing Stardew Valley right now. You guys are welcome. Thank you all so much. Amethyst, Sun, Trey Lala. I may be back this evening. I'm feeling very, very unsure. But it's on my mind, and of course, if I do come back later, I know, Doc, but I might come back later. We might have Cartographer Night version 3.0. Cause did you see what I got, everybody? Fresh whiteout for all my mapping needs. Or maybe I won't even do that ridiculous shit. Maybe I'll do some regular Hollow Knight shit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have to decide what I'm having for dinner before I can decide if I can stream. Well, I mean, I can stream, if I will stream. I also have to decide if I have enough brain power left to stream, since I apparently barely had enough brain power to make it through this stream. But if I do stream later, I hope I'll see you guys. If I don't, I hope you have a wonderful evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you happen to be. And as always, oh wait, that's what I say to YouTube. As always, thanks for watching. As always, I hope I'll see you next time. Pop some beans in chat.
Hey, how are you doing? Hey, everybody.
And let's not forget to stop stream, of course. If you are watching on YouTube in the future, like I said before, hope you'll subscribe if you enjoyed nail polish and nail art to my Simple Little Pleasures channel. That is what the MSLP in twitch.tv/ColetteMSLP stands for. A little bit of a scattered stream, but I mean, I don't know. I had fun. I always have fun. That's why we do this instead of just doing nails all by myself in my room in the semi-dark. But thank you guys all so much for watching as well. And yeah, hope I'll see you all next time also.